Hey guys, welcome to the next episode. We're going to continue on with some exploring.
There's unwrapped. I hope things appreciate it. Your help.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. I was talking with some of the Dathnal soldiers earlier, and it seems that Judith has a weakness, but they wouldn't tell me what it is. I got the feeling they didn't appreciate the questions. Pardon me for being curious.
Well, excuse me,
Maybe
princess.
keep this to yourself. Not that she terrifies me to my soul, but I'd hate to get on her bad side.
It looks like people are slowly starting to come back to the town. I guess they feel safe now that you and the Knights of Seros peddlers have become more compacted. Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Excuse me, could you do me a favor? Thanks so much. You're a sweetheart.
Oh, it's been one of these and that.
River is nostalgic to me. This is a It's thanks to you that I'm here now. I owe you, Professor. You saved my life. I swear I'll do all I can to repay that debt. If the true Lady Rhea was dragged off by the Imperial Army, I heard that was true. Why'd they take Lady Rhea? Professor, They didn't take her to kill her, did they? That's good. We just gotta beat the Imperial Army and get it back, right? You gotta help the professor. I'm begging you.
Let's do a spot here.
Look at that man. Claude's got a knife of great talent. I'm talking about his retainer. Well, I've only spoken with him briefly, but he seems to have a fair amount of both brains and brawn. But the skills to match. But there's something about it I can't quite place. Like I've somehow heard of him before.
Mhm. Let's do this with Yuri. Petra does specialize in sword.
If I was in Brian has.
We don't have access to it. So it specializes in sword.
Predict what the Empire will do. Fargus is our real problem. The Eastern Lords have joined forces. Are warring with the Dukedom. But I've heard nothing about that conflict as of late. And I haven't heard much from my father either. I can't help but find the silence and
So Lady Ray was in the Empire. All this to Gladys we spent it was a
I've heard that she's the head of a prestigious noble family. It's just like, well, kind of. But plus, Judith can drink with the best of them. A woman after my own heart.
in the Empire that the people had lost.
It doesn't look like you're wounded or anything. I thought whether it's
Mhm. Yeah, in this we get some battle quests down here. We only need one explore day. No, not one explore day, one. I don't see anything about any quests.
Need something.
Because once we get this, we don't need to worry about any underground stuff. However,
Good soup.
probably gonna have that be on hold. Yeah, I am gonna power up the statues again.
This one. You're all set. 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 So,
I think. Return soon, please.
Let's get your hand skilled though, because you will need to get it up. What?
Feels question. All of that.
I'm finished.
Ready to begin.
No objections here. We've completed our task.
Perseverance is the key. I work to grow.
Still a long way to go.
Is this what success feels like?
I still have much to learn.
It's all instinct. I'm getting it.
Let's go through again. You know what? Let's try it. I mean, that is a very high chance. We're gonna explore again.
Predict what the Empire will do. The Eastern Mountain, I've heard it from the heavens. Right. Alright, time to sneak off, do some painting. Professor, such lovely weather today, huh? I was, uh, just about to go for a walk. What? It's. No, it's, sorry, Professor. I'll admit it. I was going to do some painting. You remember the place where we talked before? I've been painting the scenery there. I'm still my academics and training, of course. I just paint in my spare time. Right? Oh, I don't. Well, yes, maybe you're right. I may have gotten ahead of myself. Honestly, I'm just worried that my father will find out that I've been teaching. Oh, of course. Why would you go out of your way to tell him that? Completely illogical of me. But it seems I've developed a bit of a complex about it. My father's not a fan of my artistic pastime. We're a merchant family, and my older brother is set to inherit the business. Me, my father decided I should be a knight. That's why I'm at the academy. Painting won't help me. It's a waste of time. Well, yes. I feel like I'm betraying my parents. I hear the business has been slow for them the past few years. If I become a knight in an influential noble house, I could use my connections to help support them. My father was determined to send me here. He must have been, considering the enormous amount of money he spent. I don't think I'm well suited to being a knight. My parents sent me to the academy for their sake, not my own. When I think about how hard my family is working just to stay in business, how can I sit idly by? All of which is just to say that Painting will have to remain my little hobby. Not that I could make a career out of it even if I wanted to. That's just a fantasy. They have the people to sue.
Whether it's getting the hang of this. Of course. I've heard of the hero Daphne. She's the It's crazy. I am rather happy you went out of the way to take it, Professor. Yeah, you just did it, Professor.
Soon a set of supports. So I'm thinking of going with the S support, but You know what? Let's just check the fishing pond. Yep.
It's fine. Oh, thanks for the tip. Oh, thanks.
That was a new auto for the wrist.
I notched a win against you. Oh, please, I scraped by. When we spar, I feel like I'm revisiting my past. It's like training with my brother. He always won. Always. He died before I could win a single bout. First time I held a sword, all I wanted was to surpass him. And that's what drove me to become so strong. Perhaps it's absurd to say such a thing, but I spent all these years training for a duel with a corpse. Yes, suppose I did. I can never again spar with my brother. Not unless he climbs out of his grave. Still, I continue my endless pursuit of strength. Maybe because I have a new opponent to measure myself against. You? I beat you this time. But when we next cross swords, who knows what might happen? It was a close match, not a crushing victory. I know that I can do better. I will surpass you in strength. And then I'll become stronger still. And then, when this war is over, I won't have as many chances to swing my sword. I can hardly imagine that. Anyway, thank you for helping me find an answer to the question you asked all those years ago.
Gratitude.
Let's do this.
Right. No time to lose.
We did good out there.
Now to keep polishing my.
I didn't even know I cared that you could never have learned this fast. I'll do my best with it. I'm finally grasping.
I'll make good use of this power. Can't wait to get back out there.
I've come too far to stop now.
Yeah, I'm actually gonna just do another exploring day. And then have this one be the paralog and the quest day. Yeah. Let's do one more exploration.
Six with the Eastern, I've heard, I haven't heard.
And we still have the better sword attributes. Anyways, I'm gonna still check with Yui really quick. Even though I think he has a S or
Thought that House Row show up. They must have been sweating blood to get the hell out from William. Yes, it's been a while since I left House Row, so it doesn't bother me much. I always knew I'd be the one to take that.
Yep. Just as I thought.
Please,
Mm-hmm.
I'll see you again soon. They have to be with the soonest.
There's not much I can help us with the authority.
Whether it's physical pain or worries of the heart.
They sound terrible. May my song reach?
Mm-hmm.
Professor, may I discuss something with you? I promise to help you find the truth of who you are, but I'm afraid it's not that simple. There are some details I have kept concealed. 5 years ago, before she left, I asked Rhea some pointed question. I learned that she knows everything about you. So, that is understating it. Rhea is responsible for your existence. I could explain to you here and now what fragments of knowledge I was able to pry from Rhea. I fear, however, that a partial understanding might do you more harm than good. Once we save Rhea, you will know the whole of it. For now, that is all I can tell you. If you are still uncertain about your feelings, then permit me to add one more thing. You, Rhea, and I, we are like family. Because of those deep ties, you can be certain that I will never abandon or betray you. On the contrary, I greatly wish to see what your future holds. I am, and will always be, your ally. You are not wrong. History is full of examples. I don't believe that will be the case here, but I suppose all I can do is ask for your trust. The truth is, you have become indispensable to me, and that is true quite independently of whether I see eye to eye with Rhea, or even whether we are friends. After this war is over, where I go, what I do will depend wholly on you. I'm still trying to figure that out myself. Perhaps it is just that I find you so fascinating that I cannot bring myself to leave your side. I dislike a one-sided conversation, but this case I'm afraid I had no choice. Our future is yours to determine. Sometimes I forget to. I've heard of the hero of Death now. She's the.
Do listen.
I can see.
Okay, so that's most likely going to be fail. Yep, that's what happens if you lose.
Thank you.
Thank you for helping me with my training. I'd love to do this again. Everyone thinks you're initially. I wasn't sure you paid too much attention to your students. Clearly, I was wrong. After all, were that the case, you wouldn't be capable of providing such useful feedback. I'll continue to learn and grow from your instruction, Professor. I just know it. You think I'm determined? Professor, you're the only one who's ever praised me like that. I mean, people are always telling me I've got a knack, badger. If you can call the power of my press a knack, they aren't wrong, per se. Bearing two crests isn't a gift I ever asked. Anyhow, I've made a point to work hard for the most and not rely too heavily on the power we bestow. So I find it frustrating that the only praise I seem to receive is directly related to that power. You've noticed how hard I work this one. Well, I determine how they be of real value to them. And that day must come soon if I can't waste any time. I don't have much of it left. Anyway, I should be going. Thank you again for your help.
Let's make this quick.
Okay, I'm good to go. Good enough? Now to apply this knowledge.
You're just not there yet. I understand.
I'll do my best with this.
Can't say I'm surprised.
That will be it for this episode. Listen. Emma doesn't have it ready for us, so nope. This one is the 50-50 shot. Not doing that one. You know what? Let's try. Anyways, I'll see you guys at the next episode.